honestly, I don't know why the Weyland-Yutani Corporation just didn't get Chris Hansen to come deal with the Predator. Let's talk about Predator Badlands. Hey guys, AGYT Abbott here, and as a massive Predator fan, I am very happy to say we're reviewing Predator Badlands today. This is from Trachtenberg, Daniel Trachtenberg, who did Prey and Killer of Killers. Great fucking director, dude. This guy knows what the Predator fans want, and he is delivering on all fronts, whether it's animation, going back in time, and then now going to this, which is a futuristic story about a one of the Yautja. Yeah, that's their species name. Named Deck, who is a predator that is going on a mission to get his trophy to prove that he is worthy to his tribe. He's a bit of a runt. He's a bit of an outcast in his tribe, and he goes to this planet to get his trophy. He has to kill a monster. Along the way, he meets Elle Fanning's character Thea, who is a Weyland-Yutani Corporation android. That's right, from the Alien franchise. So we have Alien and Predator coming together again. Will we finally get an Alien vs. Predator movie? I fucking hope so. So with that being said, this will contain spoilers. If you guys haven't seen Predator Badlands, then definitely click off and go watch the film, and come back after you watch it and see my review. Check out what I think of it, because I am so excited to talk about this movie. So Deck and Thea go on this journey throughout this really ravenous, dangerous planet. They meet Bud, who is this creature that helps them out in their journey, fighting different creatures, getting food, and stuff like that. There is a nice beginning to this where we see Deck and his brother, who have a bond, but his brother obviously knows that he is weak compared to the other ones in the tribe. And the father comes and tries to kill Deck. He's like, why isn't it done? And apparently the brother was sent to kill Deck. The brother sacrifices himself to make sure that Deck gets away. He fights the father until the father kills him, because he's like, to support weakness is weakness or something. He does not want any weakness in his tribe. And he goes after Deck, but the brother stops him long enough for Deck to get away and get on this other planet. At the end, we get this showdown between Deck and his father, which ends in Deck being victorious. Fucking love that for him, because Deck is a great character. I really enjoy all of his different tools, all of his weapons, his back and forth with Thea, because at first he's like, you are a tool. I will use you in my quest to get the creature I'm trying to find, to get to, the trophy. He wants to rip the head off. There's a lot of really cool creatures in this movie. There is a bone bison. There are, pterodactyl-looking things at some point. There are these, vine-looking things from the trees coming out to attack him. There are, these plants that, fill up with all this mist and then explode and all these spikes come out. Just some really awesome, world building just within this one world alone. We're getting to know how dangerous this world is, and what it means to the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, because they want to capture this creature. We see Thea's sister, who is also played by Elle Fanning, and she wants to get the same creature that Deck is after. So naturally, Deck becomes a liability to the mission. And she's like, okay, well, I need to get rid of the Predator and get my sister back, Thea. Even though she's not really that concerned about Thea, because we find out that she's not as compassionate as Thea is. Thea is very fun. Elle Fanning really does a fucking great job in this movie. She is just so charming in this movie, so fun, so lovable. I just instantly was like, I want to see her in more of these movies. Her and Deck, as a team, I want more of that. And we're definitely gonna get it, because I fucking hope so. I hope this movie has great legs at the box office. I know we've got The Running Man coming up next week, and I fucking wish all the best to that movie. But man, I really hope this is gonna do good at the box office and stay strong for a couple weeks. Because we need more Predator films, especially from Trachtenberg, because he knows his shit. He knows what he's doing with this franchise, man. Like I said, the visuals are really cool on this planet, seeing all the various creatures. With this being PG-13, I was hesitant going in. I was like, okay, we're not gonna get a bloodbath here. But then I got to thinking, once I actually was in the movie, I was like, You know what? There's no humans in this movie, though. So, like, there was never going to be any kind of blood or anything like that. So, it makes sense. However, that does not mean that we don't get plenty of blood from the androids. That white goo, the blood that they have, we get plenty of that in this movie, where Deck is taking these guys out, ripping their heads off, just cutting them to pieces. I really enjoyed all of that, especially in the final act when he decides to go after Thea, because Thea calls them there. She kind of tricks Deck into using her to get to where her other half is, because it's only her top half. The creature got her bottom half, and she's just trying to get to her legs. And then she calls her sister. She's like, "You need to get out of here, because the corporation, the company, wants this creature, so, and they're gonna do whatever they have to do to get it." Of course, he stays. He tries fighting it. They cryogenically freeze both of them, and they're studying the predator. And Thea is like, "You need to leave him alone." And that's when her other sister, that's working for the company, decides like, you're worthless to me. Like you really aren't my sister, and we're not anything. She's like, "Box her up." Like, these guards come in, like, "What do you want to do with her?" And like, "Box her up." It's like, wow, all right. Cold fucking hearted, man. The corporation is messed up. I really like all of the family stuff in this movie, because it's all about family, truly. Because Deck loses his brother in the beginning, who he loves, and he's like, "All right, this kill that I'm going to do, this hunt is for my brother." And obviously he has issues with his father, because his father doesn't accept him, and then kills his brother when he tries to protect him from dying. Like, Deck is going through it, and he doesn't initially trust Thea, but over the course of the movie he does. And of course there is that classic third act betrayal that is a bit overdone, but I'm willing to forgive it for the sake of this movie, because I like these characters, and I knew in the end that they were going to come back together. And I just found it to be really touching how in the end he has a family. It's Thea and Bud, this creature. Because the mother creature gets killed in the end by the bad sister, the evil android. And I was like really feeling it for Bud. Like, I was like, you guys are making me really upset for this CGI creature. What are you, James Gunn? um, but yeah, I felt the emotion throughout. The action is fucking awesome. Like I said, Elle Fanning's having a good time in this movie. I really enjoy the actor who obviously does all the work portraying Deck, and also like the stunt guys for doing all the work in this, because there are some awesome fights, just some great stunts in this movie, jumping all around trees and jumping all over these creatures, slicing them up, and doing some stealth, killing the androids. It's all just a lot of fun, and it makes for one of the movies this year that I absolutely cannot wait to watch again, and I love it. So I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. This is one of my favorite movies of the year so far, without a doubt, because I'm such a huge Predator fan. And then you give me something like this that's going to have a load of fun, a lot of humor, even though there is a bit of emotion there as well. Yeah, it really just really worked for me, guys. I fucking really enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys thought of Predator Badlands down in the comments below. What's your favorite Predator movie? I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, and goodbye.